Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seahawks and the Bears under the lights on Sunday night.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Chicago. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender gets a piece, but it's still caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Metcalf's got it, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick with Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this to Fant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They go play action. Here's Smith. Escapes his grasp. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Play fake. Now Smith to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. And again, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They're set up at the 35 now. Go. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second and 10 now. He's trying another one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Let's go.
Throwing on third and long. He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawks football.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Throwing now, following the turnover. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when the play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
All right, here we go. Second down. Walker now from the gun. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's third and long coming up. Blitz coming for Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a two-score game early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have it a little short of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 20-zip lead. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again, but that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Staying with Walker. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
The Bears into the nickel for third down. From the gun, Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year.
Here we go, go!
Goal to go, they're passing. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. A tight end in motion now. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Caught by the open man. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got first down from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. He rolls to his right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go now.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Set up. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Walker hauls it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Throwing it to start this drive. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Smith on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop. Into the hands of Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Throw on third down. Rotates Lockett along that sideline, and he's got it.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So at halftime, it's the Bears out in front in Chicago. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action. Here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Smith. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. And I'm just going to say, Brock, if you find yourself mentioned in the same breath as Calvin Johnson as a pass catcher, you've done something right. Well, what he has just done is break Johnson's single-season receiving record and place the two of them next to each other in NFL history. On 1st down, they'll run. Blast through midfield. Jukes one defender. Another awesome move. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Hold the ready. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears trying to end this before the final quarter. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Hey, here we go, hey.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds Fant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Smith on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
There we go,
Smith back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
There we go,
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. This is complete to Charbonnet. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. A play fake, now Smith to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's gonna be 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really gonna affect the deficit much.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10 now. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Seahawks have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those deep.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready?
Throwing now, following the turnover. Pass caught by Adunze. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like...
Touchdown, Chicago! And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game.
Let's go now. Check up.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go.
Pass play coming here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Connects with Fant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And again, it's Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Charbonnet with the catch. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears about to be just 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Johnson. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.